Today I want to talk about what does it feel like to be feminine. I think that this is an issue for a lot of women, is how to attract men from a feminine place and how to not jump into your masculine drive to make something happen. I'm going to talk about this today. It's going to be a good topic. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Law of Attraction Detox, where we detoxify from toxic techniques. Instead, we focus on our true nature. It's here in the present moment. And if you are a woman watching this, I want you to know that you are not alone. When you feel frustrated, overwhelmed, overworked, overburdened, and to be quite honest, anxious about trying to make things happen in your life. Because I'm here to tell you that here in the present moment, in the state of being where everything already exists, and in the state of being that creates everything that you want effortlessly without fail, it is for me a very feminine feeling. What does it feel like to be super feminine? You might ask. Well, it feels relaxed. It feels, I don't know, maybe just a little bit like a warm bath. It feels sensual to me. It feels like I can feel the breeze flowing through my hair, and it almost feels like it's flowing through me because I've become so one and connected with nature. I've become one with my environment. I am here as a receptive vessel for consciousness, for what we call God, our creator. I want to be a receptive vessel for love to flow through me. That is what it feels like to be feminine. But here's the problem. We start to become attracted to someone, and what can typically happen, especially considering a lot of women have an attachment style that is anxious, where we are afraid of being abandoned, so we will do whatever it takes to get that man to stay, because this person, a specific person, makes you feel so good. But I'm going to ask you this. Do you think that feeling anxious and trying to get a man to want you by doing more techniques and focusing on that man, is that going to actually bring you more of what you want? And now I'm just talking about a generic relationship, male and female. I'm heterosexual female, so that's just what I know, and so I'm going to talk about that. But fill in the blank with whatever it is that you desire to see in your life, what kind of relationship you want. And if you'd like help with this, don't forget, I'm here. I offer Powerhouse Hypnotherapy sessions that include the reprogramming and the child work, and also helps you to access that inner state of being of femininity. And what does it feel like to truly be feminine in your relationship, and allow, when it makes you so dang anxious, to let go of that control. Because what you really want is that person closer to you. What you really want is this person to be in your life and choose you and create a family together and a life, or whatever it is that you want. And so it seems counterintuitive to let go and let God, as they say. It seems counterintuitive to not just be in charge and trying to do things every day that will bring you closer to this person. But think about it. If you want to be with this person, don't you want them to be in charge of a lot of things that you would consider the masculine role in life? You know, it's different for everyone, but for me, I have a certain set of standards of what I think a masculine person will be in my life. That is for me to have, and it might be different for you. But some of the things that I like the masculine role to be played out by a man in my life are things like planning and organizing, big projects, or making sure that everything is safe, like the doors are locked and the lights are out and hot things are unplugged. Like, I want to be able to rest and be feminine. And I want this masculine man to take over those roles in my life. That is what I want in my life. I want to be able to be relaxed. And I'm sure that you do too. You want to feel just at ease and safe and protected, and like everything's taken care of to a degree. And now I'm not saying that you're not going to have your own masculine drive to take care of things and protect yourself and do all those things. Of course, you don't ever let go of that masculine container that you have for yourself. But when you let that thing go into hyperdrive and you start to take care of the man, and you start to lean in and make sure that his needs are being met when yours haven't been met first, or if you start to mother him or become this overbearing, what are you doing, where are you, that is going to really repel a man. And more than likely that is coming from an anxious attachment. More than likely that's coming from a place of belief that you can't have what you want, that you won't be able to get this man easily or effortlessly. It's likely coming from a place of a fear of abandonment, or a fear of rejection, or a fear of not being loved or left. So this state of being that is creating a very masculine man to come into your life is going to be one where you are feeling the fluidity of femininity. And to me, it is a very sensual, very open place. And you know, in order to be open and vulnerable, you must also have really good boundaries. So you've also been being a person that has been exercising good boundaries. If you don't like something, you speak up. I don't like that. If you don't like how you're being treated, you don't sit around and wait for this person to treat you better. You keep doing your thing. You keep taking care of yourself. I don't care if it's painting your toenails on a Friday night. You are on a date with yourself. And that is the state of being that effortlessly creates this magnetic attraction. And you'll start to notice that because you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your feminine needs, you are pampering yourself, you are treating yourself like a goddess, a queen, you are treating yourself with respect. That is what your standard will be now for all people in your life, not just romantic relationships. You are going to not even think twice if someone doesn't show up treating you with respect and love. You know, and it's not going to be from this like over the top, like mean boundary where you have to be like, I can't believe you wouldn't treat me with respect. How don't you know that I am the queen of the world? I am the empire, the empress of the empire. And like, you're not going to be over the top about it. You're just going to not have time for that. You are just going to naturally lean away from those kinds of things. And what do you do if your specific person that you want to be your partner is the one that's acting and behaving that way? Well, first of all, don't blame yourself. I hate when I see these videos of like, you are the operant power. You're creating all of this. If he isn't showing up the way you want, it's because you did something wrong. No, do not take responsibility for someone else's actions. If you've been putting up with it for a little while, realize that you did. Give yourself some compassion. Move on to the next thing. Allow this person to feel the separation from you. Allow this person to see that you are actually really awesome and you don't need that person. And because you don't need that person, you're able to just do whatever you want whenever you want. It looks really confident, actually. And confidence is one of the most attractive feminine traits, but not from a place of, I'm the best and how dare you need to bow down to me. It's more just like, okay, well, you're not showing up the way that I want. I've mentioned to you once or twice, this is what I need, and you're not doing it. And so I'm going to move on and find, more people who are in alignment with me, who are showing me the respect that I deserve. And I hope you do well in life. And, maybe they want to come running and, knock down your door, so to speak, with like their energy, because that's what's going to happen. They're, whoever has been rejecting you more than likely is going to pivot really hard and start to see that, oh my God, you're actually really great. And I've been messing up. And this is a person that I could actually see my life being really amazing with. And I should probably run after this person, and if they don't, who cares? Because why would you want to try to convince that person for the rest of your life that you are amazing? You don't. So this method works because it weeds out the men that aren't going to be worth it anyway. And so if you turn inward towards yourself and you start focusing on your own needs, taking care of yourself, what do you think is going to happen? You are going to be really attractive. You're going to be really magnetic. And you know what? You become a little bit, impervious to the manipulation tactics of others. You become aware that maybe this person is, only contacting you when they feel lonely at midnight. I don't really want any of that. Okay. I'm not here to be someone's mouse that they play cat and mouse with. Like, I'm here to be treated with respect. This is the self-concept that you get to discover when you access the power of your femininity. And the feminine is very, very powerful. I like to be the one that's more submissive, quote, submissive in my relationship, where I am the one that is feeling very soft and feminine and receptive. Now, that doesn't mean I don't stand up for myself. It doesn't mean that I don't speak up when I need to speak up or offer advice, but it's very much from a place of, oh, I see that we're, struggling to get this thing done. Just let me know if you need any help. Because you are like, I like to talk about turkeys because they're kind of funny, but you are like a female turkey. If you look at turkeys, they just kind of hang out in a group. I can imagine them like women chatting, searching the ground for bugs and bits of grass or whatever it is that they eat. And the male turkeys are the ones that are all prancing around with their feathers out, and they are the ones peacocking, so to speak, and they're the ones scanning the skies to make sure that no predators are going to come, and they're the ones that are so oriented on the action and the doing and making sure that everyone is there protected. And the female turkeys, they just are there. They're just being, they're just taking, they're not worried about them. They're not worried about the male, trying to make sure the male sees them. Are you watching me? No, they're just eating, enjoying the company of their other sister turkeys. That's it. I also have heard something I really like, the black cat energy. One of these YouTubers that's super sweet, talking about feminine traits and attributes. And if you think of how cats are, they come up and they want to be petted, and you don't pet them. It's not a big deal. They'll go over and they'll lick their paws and they'll clean themselves. It's not a big deal. So if you throw out a bone like, hey, how are you doing? And they don't reply, you're not going to sit around your phone waiting for them. You're going to go and do something else with someone else, with yourself. You're going to take care of your needs, opposite to a dog, which is constant attention. It needs constantly for you to pet it. It's constantly like, hey, you have time to throw a ball with me now? Like, you don't want that energy, because that is not what you want. You don't want your man to feel like you are a dog trying to get his attention. You don't want to feel like a dog trying to get your man's attention. You want to be this beautiful, regal, silky cat laying in the sun, sunning herself, and your man can't help but want to come over and pet you, and wants to put you in up on a pedestal up high where you can be safe, and you want this person to come towards you. And that's not going to happen if you are doing the masculine roles. It's not going to happen if you're making all the plans. Yes, reciprocate. No, don't be, like bratty little girl that's like, you didn't make the plans, so I'm not going to contact you ever again. Or just allowing, more receptivity. And that's going to translate in all areas of your life. More receptivity is going to translate to more sales. More receptivity is going to translate to more opportunities coming, where people are just magnetized to your energy and want to offer you more things and want you to be a part of the thing that they're doing. I hope this helped. And if you want help with this, I offer one-on-ones. I do Powerhouse Hypnotherapy sessions. I also do coaching weekly. And it's really transformative. I love getting to watch people's aha moments where they literally are deprogramming this structure that they've had their whole lives, and watching them rebuild a structure all in one sitting. Everything that they used to think that they knew is now, gone. And that was the thing that was keeping them from having what they desired. And so now it's like, wow, game on. Now there's this new fertile state of being where I can effortlessly plant the seeds of creation that I would like to see sprout. And that is what I enjoy so much about what I get to do with people, taking them on journeys to discover themselves within, and taking them on a journey of shedding all of those layers, the obstacles, the things that have kept them, the beliefs and the structures that have kept them from having what they truly desire in life. And that is the greatest gift on the planet. I hope this video helped you, and let me know if you want more of these videos like this. If you like the video, of course, like it, subscribe it. If you don't, whatever, hey. Mwah. I love you anyway. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.